Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we go to the actual video, yes, I have some, that's still some spink eyeliner, whatever you want to call it, from my corpse paint from yesterday. Yesterday I was at a festival, Harry. It was very nice. I've scored some t-shirts and I went on, I had a picture with some people and I talked with some singers, so it was nice. It was nice. Good music, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't go. Let's just start with the pictures. The first picture, the singer from Blue Wolf Sauerkraut, Kenneth, there next to me. He was there, so that was very nice. It was nice to see him again. I've seen Blue Wolf Sauerkraut twice or thrice live. Fun band. If you watch this on Underdog Reacts, because I'm also dropping it here, there, whatever. You've seen the video. You've seen 2 videos from me reacting to Blue Wolf Sauerkraut. That's his band. Like I said, very nice guy. I had some corpse paint, like I said. Very nice, very nice. Didn't do it myself. There was a lady there that did face paint, so it was nice that to come a bit closer to what I had the first time that I did there. Here's a picture with me and the bassist while he is playing a Toby. Nice guy. He's from Raised by Owls. Nice guy. After they went on stage, I talked a bit outside. I was outside smoking, and then Toby came outside, so I talked a bit with him. Hey, because I was standing next to them. Here's another photo with me and Toby. Here's the guitarist. As you can see, I'm standing on stage behind them. And here's me and Sam, the singer from Raised by Owls. Nice guy, really nice guy. They did a kind of a contest too, 3-round contest. First one was the best headbanger that would win a t-shirt. Circumcision survivor. Oh, yeah, I really wanted to have one of the 2 t-shirts that they had actually. The first and the third competition you could win a t-shirt. The third one was, I think, best dancer or best mosh pitter or something like that. And the second one was best growler, and you get a reward. I've got that reward. It was also the first time performing in the Netherlands. As I talked to Toby and Sam, the singer, said also himself on stage when this is the first time performing in the Netherlands. So that was really cool. And now I'll show you my t-shirts that I scored. Let's just start with, we're talking about Raised by Owls, so let's show you off my t-shirt from Raised by Owls that I scored. Very nice, very nice. With on the back, I think it says awful music for awful people. I don't know if you can really see it. Guttural Slug was there too. I know Guttural Slug for a couple years. Not a couple years, I know them already, I think before the pandemic, so but I never listened really to them. They were recommended to me once on my feed, so I just clicked on it, to listen to it, and not bad. And I've talked, but it was not the actual thing for Guttural Slug that was there. It was a kind of a replacement. Oh, there I am. Yes, yeah, it's a bit red here, you know, from scrubbing my face. I've talked with him a bit because during another band, you know, which I will bring to the channel too. The two other singers, you know, came on stage. He was one of them that went on stage, and when I saw him walking, I asked him, you know, how he does the cricket sounds. So I got some tips how he does it, which is very nice. And obviously, I scored for his shirt, a t-shirt from Gardol Slug. With the back print. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And at last, I've got a t-shirt from the festival itself. And on the back it says: Blafhard, beukende, snoeihard, goddeloze, death slam, grind, core, gore en more. Wat een herrie. So basically extreme hard, you know, death slam metal. Death slam, grind, core, gore and more. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And you know, for the best crowd, you know, they did this for Napalm Death. Yeah, I don't listen to Napalm Death. You know, except the one band that I don't listen to, you know, Napalm Death. So yeah. Oops. But yeah, I'm really happy with this reward, you know, because just fucking cool. But that said, I'm gonna leave that, and you will now get normal programming. I just had to show this one off, you know, because it's just cool. So I'll see you guys for the actual video. Oh, and before I forget, not for Slipknot, but during Raised by Owls, they also had twice a kind of a mascot that came on stage. It was not really mascot, but the first time it was Blobby with two double-edged dildos swinging it around. And yeah, if you watch this on my first channel, Underdog Reacts, yes, Blobby as in Blobby from Blobcore that we done on the channel, which is also, you know, making comeback too. It will come back to the channel, so if you want to see that one, subscribe. And the second one, it was Cookie Monster in a baseball uniform, I think. Very funny. But now you get non-programming. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Underdog Reacts and... No, Underdog Reviews, jeez. And I watched, well, yesterday, Aliens vs Predator Requiem. Ooh. Yeah. I think I've seen this one too. I don't know for sure actually, because when a certain scene came, it was a pool scene, you know, at school pool. I knew that scene, but I don't know if I've seen that scene in a movie or just like from or like from Watch Mojo or something like that. I have no clue, so I just put it as a second time watch. But there's a big chance that it's maybe a first time watch. You know? Well, it definitely feels like first time watch because, you know, from these movies that I've actually have seen, also from Predator, I can't remember shit. You know, I remember diddly shit. So it's basically a first time watch, you know. Basically, but let's just start. Oh wait, with the tagline. On Earth, everyone can hear. on Earth, everyone can hear you scream. That's funny because one of the Alien taglines, I think the first one, was in space. No one can hear you scream. So that's a very funny one that they did the opposite. Yeah, I like that. Let's just start with this movie, shall we? Because we had the 400 video, with me and my price. Let's just start. We see nothing. The camera slowly goes to the right, and we see, a bit partially of the Earth, and we see, maybe the sun coming just around the that just around I don't know how you call it. We see the crest. I don't know. Because if you see that on the moon, it's a crescent moon. So the crescent, I don't know, but that a bit further, and we see a spaceship coming closer. It flies by, and on board we see a table, and the camera goes closer, and that is the alien that died in the last movie. That Lex, that Lex had warrior with so it was laying on the table, and we got the last scene from the last movie too, with the chest burster coming out, and with the with the alien mouth, not the alien mouth, but predator mouth, and the alien mouth, the tongue, and plus that. This was definitely my favorite kind of alien, from the whole franchise so far. This is definitely my favorite. Tell like I said, last movie, close, chest burster come out. No, I'm gonna leave it at that, because if you want to know what's happening next, you have to watch movies of that's way more fun. Okay. We're now actually on a different planet. I don't know which planet it is, but it has a ring, like Saturn. But I don't think this is Saturn. It's on the left. We're a bit on the right on the ring, and the ship comes by again and shoots off a kind of a pod, that they also shot off in the last movie, 3 of them, where aliens, where predators come out of. Jeez, not aliens. Well, yes, predators are also aliens, but it's not the xenomorph that I'm talking about. It's the Yucha, Aucha, something like that. And the predator species. But if you want to know what's happening next, watch the movie. Yes, let's talk a bit about the coloring that I actually never do. But I just noticed it. This movie, the colors, well, especially in the beginning, the first 15-20 minutes that I saw, the colors were a bit warm, whatever you want to call it. It just, I don't know how else to describe it. It was just, it didn't look so kale, not like the colors strange, but it was full of color, and I don't mean full of color as a rainbow here. No, I mean the colors were really, really there. It was really warm. I don't know how else to describe it. That was just something noticeable. The girl of the main family, she saw an alien outside. It was dark outside, but she had, from her mother that came back from the military, she got some night vision goggles, and she used them in the yard, and she saw an alien. She screamed, and then the father came and the mother came, and she says, "Well, oh yeah, I saw something outside. I saw a monster," and he was from, "Oh honey, there are no monsters." So he was standing next to the window and says, "See, no monster." Then he took his flashlight and shined outside, and directly on the other side of the glass was a xenomorph. So, yeah, that, no, and then he got caught. But see, honey, no monster, and then an alien being on that. It's just unfortunate. Probably also traumatizing, for the child. But yeah, see, no monster, and then immediately monster and getting killed. Um, yeah, we had in a pizza place. There was a lady attacked by the what would we call this new species? The Ouchamorph, maybe, the predator alien, the one with the tongue and um so that one attacked the lady, but it instead of biting her, he kind of grabbed her maybe with his I don't know. And a bit later, but she got chest bursters, but it was not one. I think I saw 3 of them out of her chest. So what the fuck is going on? Because eggs just give one of them. So but apparently this predator alien can inject chest bursters. Just like just like the facehugger does. The facehugger gives you just one chest burster, but this alien, predator alien, gives you multiple. We saw it with other. We saw it came to a hospital, and it latched onto a pregnant lady. That was that just got her water broken. So, and it grabbed her face, and then it pumped something in it because we saw her you saw her swallow things, and then when it came out, it were 5 of them. So apparently, this predator alien can inject chest bursters into you to make more aliens, which is kind of interesting actually. That it has this ability to do that. It also looks different. It doesn't only have the predator mouth, but it also looks different a bit, which is pretty cool actually. Yeah. But what I also like about the xenomorph species is that if you just eat goes with humans, we get the xenomorph that we all know. Just the standard version. But we've seen also in the movies that if it puts a facehugger or a chestburster in something else, the form of the xenomorph that is coming out will also change. Because in this one, we or last one, whatever, we had a predator alien, because the predator got a chest burster, but in which one was it? One of the earlier ones, maybe the 4th one or one of those. It went into an ox, an animal, and it also changed a bit. So I think it can change its appearance and abilities depending on which creature it pops out of. Which is, like I said, pretty cool actually. It's a pretty cool concept. because you have how it will look. How would it how does it look like when it comes out of a fish or an elephant or or something else? I am curious how those things look like, and maybe I know that there is also maybe I think there's also a xenomorph comic book and a predator comic book. I think that I know for sure that the predator is real. I don't know for sure from the Alien franchise, but um, I'm curious. Does it also have different kinds of xenomorphs in that one? Um, would be nice. And for now, it's also notable that through these Alien movies, the Alien is usually constant. It's the same appearance of Alien. Well, except for the Queen and the one with Michael Jackson's nose. That was a bit different from Resurrection. That was a bit different, but otherwise, mostly they look just the same. But with the Predator, we've seen 3, 4 different kinds throughout the Predator franchise. This one, from this one, Alien vs Predator was just the normal one that we know from the original Predator franchise, the original Predator movie, with Arnold, or from with Danny Glover, part 1 or part 2, or I think also part 3 from Predators. But from there on out, they kind of changed. In the Predator, I think we had a big one. It was bigger one, just different. We then got to learn from that they kind of evolve, and we had also Badlands, a different one. I think in Killer of Killers we had a different one. So I think also in Prey we had a different one. So we had some different ones in after Predators. We had different kinds of Predators, which is okay, but it's notable that those change, but the xenomorph stays the same for now. We're going to watch Prometheus today, so maybe it's a different one. You get 4 movies today because I didn't upload yesterday. You get first Alien vs Predator, you get Prometheus, you get Blackwater, and you get Blackwater Abyss. So lots of movies. Yeah, we had the fight from the Predator versus the Predator Alien, which was pretty nice. I think they cancelled each other out, if I remember correctly. As in, they killed each other. Yeah. Because the aliens were on Earth and some reached the surface, there was a mass-wide panic and they kind of start to spread out. And they contacted the government, the National Guard, who got killed. So then the government said, everybody go to the center, because there will be a helicopter and it will take you away. The center, where everything is happening, the center. Okay. And so the group split in 2. The one goes to the center, the other one goes to the hospital, because the hospital has a helicopter. The sheriff said, no, because if you're wrong, they're gonna die. Yeah, but if you're wrong, they're still gonna die. So it's a 50-50 chance, And then he said, before they left, I hope you're both wrong. No, you should say, I hope you're both right. That there's a helicopter and there's a helicopter. Not that it's in both places is not a helicopter, because that's a dick move, And well, he was wrong, they were right. And there was a lady, that went with the sheriff, the sheriff group. And she said, "Yeah, the government doesn't lie to us, wouldn't lie to us. Really? The the government would not lie to us. Would never lie to its people. No, no, honey, you're very, very naive. Everybody knows that the government always lies. Yeah. Well, sometimes they probably speak the truth, but come on, it never lies to you. Come on, bitch, please, bitch, please." And well, she got the result, because when they were at the center, a jet flew over and it dropped a nuke. So the people that went to the hospital, they survived, and the other ones were just in the middle of the dropping zone. Yeah, and when they heard the plane come, the jet fighter come above, fly over, and heard something fall, I think the guy, the sheriff and the woman, looked at each other for, oh shit, or for, we were wrong, or something like that. They looked at each other, they gave the same look to each other, and then the nuke hit the ground. So yeah, dude, you were wrong. I enjoyed this movie. It was a good movie. I don't know if I should give the 4 out of 5 or a high for low 5. So let's give the 4.25. Yes, I usually don't give it, but it was a pretty good movie. So go watch the movie yourself. 4.25. Double it and you get 8.5. So still good. I just enjoyed this movie. Yeah, if people say, "Oh, you don't watch Elephant Better than that good movie," just watch the movie yourself, and make up your own fucking opinion. Because Cinnabinch didn't watch the Alien vs Predator movies because apparently it was said it was bad, or George watched it during Cine Cringe or something like that he said. But really too bad, because I would have loved to see their reaction to these two movies and get some trivia from them. But hey. 4.25. Go watch the movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend good Alien or Predator movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food drinks every week. Also, time hot sauce and alcohol. Or my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And I will see you guys later for Alien Prometheus, or just Prometheus, and for Blackwater and Blackwater Abyss. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for... Well, I still have 2 or 3 Alien movies to watch. Romulus, I think, and Covenant. So those will come next week. And yes, from Wednesday on, you get the Home Alone franchise. So if you want to see the Home Alone franchise, subscribe to the channel. And next month, it's Christmas month, so you get Christmas movies, and also as second movies, some horror movies from time to time, some non-Christmas movies as second movies, but the first movie that you get are definitely Christmas movies. So if you want to see those, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time. Bye.